Yes, my people, welcome back to the vlog. Feels good to be holding the camera and doing a vlog. It's been a very, very long time since I have done one. We thought we'd kick it off. We are in Prague for the weekend. Jess is taking me away it's my birthday in a couple of weeks. So we're doing Prague today. We're actually going to see someone who, like, majority of people watching this probably won't have even heard of, but he plays the hand pan. It's very like meditation vibe, a little bit hippie. This is a guy that, like, I've been watching, like, every morning I start my day by watching this guy for the last few years. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. And then we're heading off to Narnia. We're actually going to Narnia, or we're actually going to a place where Narnia was filmed. What's it called, Jess? Saxon, Switzerland, because I always get it wrong and say we're going to Narnia, but apparently that's where they filmed Narnia. You can tell I'm out of touch with the vlogging because I'm looking at this one. Like, I've got the vlogging camera and it's got like the little bit on the side, and I always look on the wrong bit. So I remember to look at that bit there. So that's the plan. We're going to be here till Wednesday. It's Saturday the 6th, Saturday the 5th of July today. We've rented a car, which you've probably seen by the little B-roll. Rented a car, so we've got a cool little, what's the car? Skoda, isn't it? We've got a little Skoda.
Skoda SUV.
Skoda SUV, we may just add, and it's a right little whip. We've got the wagon, so we're gonna head off to do a road trip tomorrow. We're staying in like this national park. We've got like a little, I don't know, I'm not seeing it, just sorted out, but we're staying in this like little national park, and it's gonna be like really pretty, like really beautiful mountains. We'll do some hiking, and also it's prep. It's prep, right? We are X amount of weeks out from the show. We're not touching on that just yet. I'll talk a little bit about the season a little bit later. We thought this would be a good one to start off with and a good opportunity to show you guys that you can stay on track whilst holidaying on prep. We're gonna show you that it's easily done. So anyway, as you saw by the B-roll, we've headed off to Lidl. We've got ourselves all the ingredients. We've filled the fridge up. Chicken and rice going down for meal 2. We are deloading. Like, we've timed this quite nicely. We're both absolutely beaten into the ground. So this means that obviously, you know, we'll be hiking, we're doing some steps and stuff like that, but we're taking it as an opportunity to rest completely away from training. And we might be doing a little refeed as well. We're gonna be doing daily check-ins whilst we're here. So, you know, we might get a little bit of food as well. But we're gonna take you through it, guys. Hope you enjoy the vlog.
Yeah, our names are Mitch and Martin. Actually, our names fit very well, and the music apparently too. It's our first time playing together, so.
With the sun in us, yeah, just about. So, one word to describe last night.
One word.
That's 2 words.
Magical.
That's a good word.
It is a good word.
That's a good word. That's an unbelievable experience. Got some of it on the video. Hopefully you can see, like, with the video how amazing the setting was. They actually pushed back Malt's performance like by an hour, didn't they?
Yeah.
And we was like, and they said because of weather. And we was like, oh fuck, is it gonna be raining? We got there and we realized like his set was playing just as the sun was setting. So it obviously like timed it like that, but it was just amazing.
It was on this like oasis, a lake in the middle of nowhere in Prague, and it was just the most incredible setting. We thought it'd be bigger, didn't we? Yeah, we thought it was gonna be like this massive, because like he's popular. He's got like how many millions of followers on YouTube. Like we love him, we listen to him a lot, but we don't know how many. You guys probably never heard of him. Look him up. So we thought it'd be like this massive concert, and we got there and it was like real small and intimate. We was like, is that where he's gonna play? And we was like front row, like Jess was like waiting to get the front row. And the second someone started moving, she like pegged it. And we was just sat there, and I was saying to Jess like halfway through the concert as he was playing, I looked at us both and we was just sat there looking at him like, just staring at him lovingly. And I was like, we probably should stop staring at him like this. But we just love this guy, so that was really cool. Spiritual awakening.
Yeah, it was very cool. Yeah. Feel very light on our feet after that. It was one of the coolest experiences, like, ever. It's very different to the last festival we went to. So we're gonna have a little walk around Prague and explore the town and see what it's got to say.
The old town.
The old
There's
town.
an old town everywhere you go.
Sorry guys. Yeah, so everywhere you go there's an old town. So we can get some scooters out and razz around, see what Prague's got to offer. Yeah, buddy! So if you don't already know it, the best way to get around in any city, undoubtedly the scooter. Although I'm not going to do much vlogging whilst riding the scooter because it's fucking not easy.
And probably illegal.
Probably illegal, so I'm doing it in the back street. Whoa. It's the best way to see a city because like you see so much more of the city as opposed to like walking around. You can just get on these little bad boys, and they're cheap as well, cheap as hell.
And
we love to get the scooters out.
River Elbe.
The River Elbe apparently. But yeah, you get to see so much of the city. It's amazing. You see all the little back streets, all the little architecture that you wouldn't typically see otherwise. So.
Hello.
Don't you hate when it happens? It's like, why? It's my food. It's like drowning in my ketchup. So, as much as we are very depleted at the moment and low on energy, just currently stopped off in some Prague garage, Czech garage, for some chicken and rice after probably about 8 hours without a meal.
So hungry.
Whether this was my fault or not, I'm not sure, but the thing with most relationships is you normally have one person who's like dominant and like leads the way and like always knows what they're doing, and the other person, well, me and Jess don't really operate like that. We both don't have a fucking clue what we're doing.
Hey, if I was in charge of like directions, we would have got there 2 hours ago.
So she says. So I had the directions on the scooter and I took us to the wrong car park, and it was like 30 minutes away from the right car park, and then my phone died and I ran out of battery. We was basically just like trying to find the car in the wrong car park. Then I went off to try and see if this car park was the right one. Ended up losing Jess, couldn't get hold of her. So I was walking around, you know when you're like a kid at a supermarket because you lost your mum, and you're walking down all the aisles and you're like, Mum!
But the worst thing was,
I was like, where are you?
Because we had no connection, we couldn't end the trip on the Lime scooters.
That's the next layer to this story. We couldn't end the connection on the Lime, so I've just been stung. Only like 20 quid. But I ended it and it was like an hour and a half. Anyway, long story short, we got back to the car. We're now on our way to Germany.
Yeah, buddy!
Eat some well-needed chicken and rice. Hey! I think we found the border.
Hide the truck.
Hide the cocaña. This looks like a border to me. We was just like, how have we just bowled into another country and we've not even realised it, and there's no border, and now we definitely have a border. And I'm gonna put the camera away because it looks like an angry German man. Okay, we crossed the border, now we're in Germany. And you can definitely tell, right?
Yes!
This is definitely...
The sun has just come out for us.
This is definitely German now. Germany.
Although there was no German with a hot dog waiting
There was no German with a hot dog or sauerkraut. Is that racist?
Don't know. No.
No.
German sausage is a thing, isn't it?
German schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
I want a schnitzel. I would fucking die for a schnitzel right now. With sauerkraut and mustard. Anyway, we're in Germany. Morning campers, what's going on? We are now on day 3. Obviously yesterday you saw some of the footage as we arrived in where we are now, which is a place called Saxon, Switzerland. I finally got that right. Or Narnia, whatever you want to go with. We've actually got this cool little like log cabin-esque style place. Today we're gonna go do some exploring. We're gonna go to this place called something massive. It's like this big rock face and like big old hike. So we're gonna set off soon after having some breakfast. I'm just gonna show you guys what I'm having today. I weighed in this morning at a low weight of 91.6, the lowest I've weighed all prep. Yesterday was a long day walking around Prague and whatnot. I know a refeed's been coming, so I'm having a high day today. I'm gonna take you through what I'm having. We actually need to go do a food shop. We're still like eating leftovers from the last place. So this is literally just like not overly exciting. I've just got an omelette here, a load of beetroot, and we've got some of this like nice rye bread with like some nice, they've got like avocado hummus out here, which is pretty sensational. It's like literally avocado and hummus, pretty self-explanatory, very, very nice. I'm having some of that as well. This is like 800 calories, nothing too crazy. We're gonna be keeping fats a bit lower today and utilizing high glycogen, higher glycogen, higher carb foods, just to really kind of top up the glycogen stores. I've been doing mine and Jess's check-ins daily, so we're staying on top of our weight. We've got our scales here. We're looking over each other visually each day. I'm staying on top of what we need in order to keep things moving forwards. But you know, we are very much due kind of this little bit of a top up whilst away. It's actually timed quite nicely. So I'll take you guys through what I'm eating as well, show you that it's very easy to stay on track. I found it like we've both found it really, really easy to stay on track whilst being out here so far, to be honest, with what we've been eating. It's just a case of going to the supermarket, finding the right foods, enjoying what you're eating, like piecing together some nice foods. We had lots of like nice salads and vegetables and things like that. I always like going to the supermarkets when you're overseas and like trying all their different type of veg and things like that. So very, very easy to stay on track. You just got to obviously put that little bit more effort in. So morning check-in just going down as well with a very, very nice view. We've got like a nice little balcony right next to the forest. We're very much like bang in the middle of the forest here with this place. It's a really, really cool place. Yeah, couldn't be any more in nature. This is the area we're staying in. This is a really cool, like, just bang in the middle of the forest, really. So where are we going today?
We're going to, oh God, Schramstein Massive.
Schramstein Massive. Proper hiking day, which we like at Schramstein Massive, like the Staines Massive. Do you remember the Staines Massive?
No.
No, Ali G in the house.
Right.
West side is the best. Ooh. You got to be over 30 to to understand what that reference was. I'm not blind too much.
You always do this. You always like start the hike going fuel, and then
that's true. Talking shit. No, actually, what we've established when hiking is when it's the bits where you're like really using your legs, which is obviously all of them. Like, I never really climb a mountain on my hands, but when it's like, you know, when you're stepping, like taking big steps, Jess is better.
Yeah.
Because my legs are bigger.
Is that why I'm better?
Yeah, so let me explain to you guys the science, because we like to make this somewhat educational. The lactic acid in your legs, when you've got more muscle, it blows. More the lactic acid in my legs, because naturally my legs are significantly bigger than Jessica's.
Also carrying way more fat.
Yeah, I'm fucking alright. Whereas when it comes to the aerobic stuff, that's where I fly, mate. I'm like Sonic. I'm up that hill. So when it comes to like...
You got tired walking up the stairs yesterday.
Yeah, that's because I need a deload. When it's like, done, step, big step. Jess is just like a little whippet, so... But this is really nice, actually. We were just saying that this is... God, vlogging and hiking, I've never done this before. And this is actually the perfect hike for prep, because it's not like too uphill. It's actually not, it's not too steep. It's like just, we're like just walking through this forest.
And every corner that you do turn, there's something else to look at. It's like a different scenery, so.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's quite enclosed, so we haven't, it's like you're waiting to see what you're gonna, when it gets wide open, because like it's all enclosed by trees and stuff. But this is, yeah, this is actually not too hard, not too strenuous, although I think we've spoken too soon, because I've just seen some steps. We have to go up here. Just literally just sort of saying about the steps, the higher stuff. Hello, thank you. Practically German, mate. Practically fluent. I've said hello to everyone and danke, and I feel fucking like I am German.
Said it to two people so far. The first time I was like, huh? Speaking
no, it's hello, isn't it? Hello.
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 Danke.
And danke.
That's all
danke schön. That's it. I'll be honest. I'm alright with a few different languages. I like to learn the basics. Yeah. German, I ain't got a fucking Scooby. The next meal of the high day is nice and easy. 160 grams of oats, dark chocolate, which is all melted in there. There's whey in there. Some blackberries from the shop. And I'm going to have a banana. And that's the second one of the high day. We're lost.
We might be a little bit lost.
We're lost, definitely lost. So we like, with your hike, we like to download like the thing on the phone.
It's literally just a random website from maybe about 10 years ago. Some girl has done it previously, so we want to...
Were you just telling me that now? That's why none of the signs exist anymore. Because every like direction doesn't match up with what we're seeing in front of us. Like this sign was meant to be called Wildenschönsteig, and it's not, it's Winterberg. No,
say it how you said it. Winterberg.
Don't do that, it's moderately racist. I'll cut that bit out. None of it matches, so we're fucking lost. We have this miraculous thing that we do, it's really quite funny actually, we do it on hikes, is we never plan what the fuck we're doing, so we end up getting significantly lost. I mean, that looks like it could be cool. We try that. We always end up getting to the top, so it always works in the end.
Yeah,
but
we just have the best time ever.
It just ends up being a right. Yeah.
We found our own route. Yeah. Right, I need to.
Anyway, the sun's come out. Yay! This has turned into a hiking vlog, by the way. You know that, right? Is this the way? Is it?
No, I'm just trying to get away from you so I can concentrate.
Okay, I'm on my own. Whoa. Wow. Look how vast it is. Look how, oh wow, this is incredible.
This is like, it's too much for your eyes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's amazing. That's one of the coolest viewpoints I've seen, because it's a 180, it's a 360. This video is not doing this any justice at all. Like, this looks incredible, but you look at the video. I mean, that's cool. That looks pretty cool where you're sat, yeah. That's cool.
Not as much as the view I'm seeing right now.
That's fucking cool, mate. Cheer. Yeah. We made it to the top, to the summit, and this view is incredible. It's one of the best viewpoints I've ever seen from a hike, because it's like all the way around, like you just look and it's just vast. And I think because of like the forestry and whatnot, and like these rocks.
This is my favourite.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, a little story, we just got up here and it was like really cloudy and overcast and just starting to get a little bit cold, and we saw the storm coming, didn't we? The weather front. Yeah. And it was like we could hear the rain getting closer and closer, and we just stood there at the barrier just like watching this rain get closer and closer, and then it started just raining ever so slightly. Yeah. And then you literally, I've never experienced that before. We like saw it coming towards us, and then suddenly we was just getting absolutely pelted with rain. So we were just like hidden under this little, like these two little rocks. We were just clammed between these two rocks.
There was two massive cliffs.
With a massive drop, yeah.
A gap in between.
And the gap in between, like if you dropped, you would just fall straight down. So it was just like sandwiched between these two rocks, just like getting the shelter. And like there was thunder coming, and we was in the midst of the thunder. Like you saw the lightning, and the thunder was like a second later. That's when you know it's close. And then it's just cleared, it would just come out, and now it's like loads of blue sky, and it's like a really sunny day, where it was all overcast before.
It's not been sunny at all today, has it really?
It's not, no. And this is amazing. And I'm also hyper aware this has turned into a hiking vlog.
Welcome to Kieran and Jess's hiking channel.
Welcome! Hope you've enjoyed. We better do a physique update. I just took my t-shirt off, so at least it's somewhat bodybuilding. Oh, it's a bit dark. What you eating?
A plum.
A plum. A fucking plum. So that was fun. We were just saying that was probably the perfect hike, to be honest, for prep. Because it wasn't too like, I was saying a couple of weeks ago, why don't we go to Scotland and do Ben Nevis? Remember? I'm glad we didn't do Ben Nevis, because that would have been very, very hard on prep.
I think it would have made it, to be fair.
I think it would have been too much. Not so much like in terms of difficulty, because I actually felt like I was thriving on that hike today.
Yeah, I felt a lot fitter than usual.
Yeah, because the last time we done a hike was Helvellyn, and like, I mean, I was fat. I was 100 kilos.
You was fat.
And it was really tough, whereas I actually found that, and also like not much cardio, whereas in prep you're doing more cardio and you're fitter. So yeah, I actually found that really like the perfect hike today. But anyway, back in the car, just to keep you updated with this high day. This next meal is like optimal. Pre-prepared chicken, and I've gone for a couple of little pastries from Lidl, because Lidl will do amazing pastries in Germany. There's like an apple strudel style thing, and like I think it's like a donut. That's going to box off a fair amount of calories for me. And then we've got 2 more meals to go, and that's the high day. By the time we got home from the hike, it was pretty late, so we ended up going to the shop and getting what we thought was beef mince, and actually ended up being venison, which made for an amazing chili, big old plate of rice, and some of that rye bread to finish off the macros for the day. Yes guys, how we doing? That was the trip. That was the Prague vlog. Prague/Germany road trip. Had a fantastic time. Didn't actually get round to like recording any form of outro. We just enjoyed the last day, travelled back. We had a nice day exploring a little bit more of Saxon, Switzerland. We visited like the big rockscape thing you saw in that final little bit of B-roll, more rocks, was actually like where they did actually film Narnia. Apparently it was all like covered in snow. So that was really cool. We've been back a few days now and I just realized I haven't actually put anything in the, well, I tell a lie, I did take a recording of a physique update after like the high day, but looking back through it, the lighting was just so terrible. It really wasn't how I wanted to display my physique in like my first prep vlog. I've done another physique update because we've got to make this somewhat prep, because it is a prep series, right? So I'm gonna throw that up here now. Pretty happy, to be honest, with where things are at the moment, considering we're still like well over 12 weeks out. Conditions like in a pretty decent spot. I've looked back to some of the previous images and videos from my last prep and I'm actually leaner at this point than I was then by like quite some stretch. Fatigue's still very low. Like, to be honest, I don't really feel like I'm on prep at this point in time, which is a nice place to be. If anything, I'm just feeling like it's much more enjoyable than off season. I thrive in prep. I prefer prep. I find off season difficult once you get up to the heights of food intake and whatnot. Like I struggle to force feed. I struggle being heavier. I like being leaner, feeling fitter. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the vlog, guys. I'm gonna throw the physique update now. We will keep you coming with the weekly videos now, whether it's training, whether it's diet, whether it's updates, whether it's client shows, my own shows, like all that jazz, guys. We are gonna keep these coming. I hope you enjoyed the first one back. If you did like the video, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, give us a subscribe and all of that jazz. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. So guys, here we go with the voiceover. My first time ever doing a voiceover layover on a YouTube video. So we will see how we go and how it works out and if I run out of time. Just had to leave that bit in, of course. Happy with the front shots, to be honest with you. I do like how the legs are looking. I've worked incredibly hard in the off season. They have grown. The priority now is just trying to keep the size. Never really been a fan of my side relaxed. It's looking better, but still a lot of work to be done. Quite happy with how that rear relax is looking. Again, that's one that you don't really know until you bring that body fat down. Side chest has improved a lot now that I'm starting to bring a little bit of body fat off. I can see the improvements in the hamstring drop, in the fullness in the top line. But yeah, to be honest, guys, I do favour my front shots with the vacuum, with the sweep in the quads, and just hoping I can hold on to that. I'm never going to be the biggest guy in my class. It's just not going to happen. But I'm trying to chase after condition and hope that shape and structure carries me through. So, and here we have Oscar getting involved in the check-in as he always does. Apologies, the camera's a little bit blurry. It didn't quite focus, but we will be throwing plenty more of these updates across in the videos. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Peace.